Hi everyone and welcome to Flosstube number 22. Today I have so many things to show you. But first, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It warms my heart that you want to spend some time with me. If you are new here, hi! I hope you enjoy the content and want to stay and want to push the little subscription button. Put the little thumbs up, maybe have a comment, it would be awesome. Anyhow, my name is Maderia. I come from Stockholm, Sweden. I live here with my boyfriend and my 2 cats. And this is a channel all about cross-stitching. Sometimes a little bit of knitting and quilting, but mostly about cross-stitching. Today's agenda is gonna be FFOs, SAFs, VIPs, new starts and some scheduling kind of communication. But let's start with our FFOs. So an FFO is a fully finished object. That is a cross stitch that you have stitched, you have finished, and then you have made into something. May it be a frame picture, wall hanging, I don't know, something to put on a table. I have made fabric wall hangings out of 3 of my FOs. This design is from Stitcher magazine. I think it's from 2015, but I will put the link in the description down below, or I'll put the issue in the description down below. It is this cute little bunny lying on a moon. It is meant to be like a welcome baby little wall hanging, but I wanted to make something more out of it. If you have been here for a while, you know that my plan was to crochet baby blankets too. These 3 are for my colleagues because they had babies in September, October. My idea was to crochet baby blankets, however, with the coming cold, the inflammations in my joint got the worst of me and I couldn't finish those. So then I decided I wanted to do baby quilts. Discovered when I finally got to it here in February, March, that no, that won't be happening. So I ended up doing just from one panel, one of these wall hangings. Anyhow, this little bunny is stitched on 14 count glittery Aida. There's a few things with it. One, these 2 stars are supposed to be little sequins. I opted out. I just picked a couple of the stars on the that already existed. I think I inverted 1 or 2 of them, just like mirroring it, just to get some difference in the stars. Also, the the brown on the bunny is supposed to be the Maderia Lana, which is like a fluffy yarn, which you're meant to, you stitch it as the first color and then you fluff it up with a toothbrush and then you stitch the rest of it and then you have like a little fluffy bunny. But I didn't have that, so I have replaced it with 437 and 435 DMCs. Otherwise, it's stitched as it is. You will see small differences in the bunnies because I stitched the same image on all of them, and that is because I made some wrong calculations when I was stitching. I couldn't count properly, and I just didn't want to fix it. And I don't think it actually matters that they are stitched as the pattern or not. Anyhow, I then made this little quilt corner. It is made in flannel. The fabric is called D is for Dreams. I will have a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. I would not make these kind of, what's called, the design that is here, the little pointy things in flannels, because flannels are hard to when you have multiple layers. Also, this specific flannel, I never worked with flannel before. I'm a very newbie to quilting, and I like to jump my head in first when I do things, and sometimes that is to my detriment. And in this case, it was pretty hard to, so they are a little bit wonky, but I didn't mind because it's cute and it's a baby thing. They can be a little bit wonky. I used 3 different fabrics on this, 1 for the back, 1 for the borders, and then the 2 in the design. I just wanted something to frame the design that would be easy and not be a proper frame. This is for Otis. That is how I have made them unique. I have written the little baby's name. So we have one for Otis. We have one for Tobias Benjamin. And we have one for Olivia. And the daddies will get their pieces this week. One of them will get it probably next week because he is in Italy at the moment. But yeah, so I made these and I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud of them actually, even though they're a little bit wonky. So now we have SAFs. SAFs are Stitch and Finish. I think that was coined by Michelle from Bendy Stitches. She's a great channel if you like samplers, but also like little odd stitchings. So I will link her in the description down below. Go and follow her. She's awesome. If you're not already, do that, because you know I am late on the game of floss tubing this time around. Yes, but my SAFs, I have 3 of them. I actually played a little game with a friend with these. I stitched one color at a time and then I shared an image for her and kind of just went through. For every image she got to have a 1 or 2 guesses on what it's gonna be, and then I had to go on and go on. So this is Bacon and Egg. It is a kit by Mill Hill. It is the Spring Bouquet series from 2023, and I will have them all in my store. I will link them down below when they come up. So if you see this video like a couple of days later, they might already be up. It's just that I got them this Thursday and I have so much things to do. I am stitching these both so that I can make little videos on my store, but I also have I'm gonna give these to a very special person who's gonna get these. So Bacon and Egg is the first one. The second one is Love Cooking. I'm gonna try to like angle them a little bit to see if you can see all of the little beads and the little charms. And then we have the last one, which is Little Llama. This one is probably the most adorable of them. Like, I love the little llamas, I love the colors, and we're gonna go close on this because look at that one. That teeny tiny little leaf. Isn't that a cute treasure? I just love it. I just love it. These Mill Hill kits are super fun to do. These are going to be magnets and then I'm going to send them away to people. So that is my plan with these. I have 3 more to stitch, but I think I'm going to try to get these up before I stitch the other 3. Then we have Work in Progress, and here's my little roll of fabric. I started the week stitching on this project. I think I got 3 days on it this week, and that is Game Nouveau. Yes, look, I'm coming along nicely. I really like it. I did realize one thing, and that is that when you get the kits, they all are on the cards, and then on the cards. Now I got the kit with the pattern, with the digital pattern, because you can get both with either with paper pattern or with digital pattern, or I got in with both because I didn't want to wait multiple weeks to get it kitted up. They had all this already kitted up. But one of the things I realized when I was stitching on this piece was that 2 of the colors were switched. The problem I see with the Gecko Rouge is that they are DMC, but they don't have the DMC. I think the idea is that you buy the kit from them. You cannot buy the digital file. You cannot do just the digital file. You need to buy the whole kit. So they don't add the DMC into there so that you can't kind of give away the pattern or resell just the pattern. I think that is the idea of it. But anyhow, I was stitching with one color and then I was gonna stitch with the next color. They were next to each other and I saw that the squares were different colors. And when I stitched with the first color, I was like, I'm not gonna get enough stitches because this is gonna need like 500 stitches. I don't have enough length of thread for those 500 stitches. And then when I realized that the color underneath it only had like 250 stitches, and that it was supposed to be the lighter color that was in the old, I was a little bit mad because I had to unpick a lot. And when you unpick on this kind of fabric, you can't really reuse the thread. So hopefully I will have enough fabric, enough thread. I did contact them, but I haven't gotten any answer yet. So we'll see. But yes, this is Gamer Nouveau. So this is what is going to be Gamer Nouveau by Gecko Roche. And this is where I am. So yeah, this is going to be put into sleep for a couple of weeks, I think, because I have another project for you to show that is my new start. So I started this video, or this cross stitching, about new daddies. So we're gonna finish it with new parents or parents to be. So some people close to me is going to be new parents. I just found out this week, so of course I'm putting all my other stitching on hold for a little while I stitch for them. And what I'm gonna stitch is this. This is Fizzy Moon. This is from a World of Cross Stitching magazine. All the details, like the issue number and everything, will be in the description down below. I'm stitching this on 14 count White Aida. I'm not really a White Aida stitcher at the moment. I want to have a little bit of darker colors, but this really makes itself much better on White Aida, so that is what I've done. This is how far I've gotten. It stitches up really fast. It stitches up really fast, and I'm gonna tell you a few things. I'm stitching in hand again, which I've been doing for a while, and yes, I promise there will be a tutorial coming up where I show you how I stitch in hand. Anyhow, the sewing technique makes things go so much faster, especially when you are doing block stitching. If you are doing a lot of thread changes, I don't think it makes any difference if you're doing the stabbing technique or if you're doing the sewing technique, whether you have it in frame or you have it. I think that doesn't really matter. I notice on Gamer Nouveau that first of all, when I'm stitching that small, I still haven't gotten the technique down, so I'm a little bit slower, but it's about the same as when I'm stitching in frame. When I'm switching colors, it really is the same as stitching in frame. And when I was working doing parking, it was more efficient when I'm stitching, but we'll see how that will be. But when I'm stitching like this, when it's big, like this has a lot of big areas, it's super easy to count at the moment. It is big areas to stitch. I can do the outline or the natural outline, for example, around this foot here. Let's see if I can fold this a little bit. Around this foot, for example, I have grey stitches all around the foot, and then I have some white here. But I did the grey stitches around the foot, and then I can just fill in with a darker grey. And that is super efficient because you don't have to keep track on the pattern. You can just stitch. So it's going really fast. So I don't think I need to take a break from all the other stuff very long until this is done. But yeah, this is how it's going so far. This is from a older magazine, so just so you know, these are available. The Cross Stitcher magazine for the little bunnies, I don't know, because I haven't seen if they have a digital version. But the World of Cross Stitcher magazine, which I've done this from, you can get all of their back issues from in their app. So I bought their app, and I think it was in January I spontaneously bought them all because they had a deal where you got all of the back issues for $74, I think. So basically you got 138, I think at that moment it was 138 magazines that you got for like $74, $75. It was really affordable. Like, it is really affordable, and I really like the design. I really like these cutesy designs, and they are more, they also have the contemporary designs. So I've really been enjoying going through them. You can bookmark designs and then you can go into a separate menu, which will, if you just bookmark the special, like the image, you can just click on that and it will open the magazine and you can stitch, just go to the pattern and stitch from it. So there's so many opportunities to like organizational in that app that I didn't know about. So I'm really enjoying that. So again, this is Fizzy Moon. I really, really like the design. Sorry, I need to sketch my eyes. It is dry because of the snow. It is very dry in here, and I also have kitty hair over there. So the last thing, scheduling wise. So for the past few months, I have found it hard to get to recording on Sundays. I really need to record in the morning, especially now when my migraine is as bad as it is. This is actually recorded really, really early Monday morning before work, because that is what I need to do. I also need to get this edited before work. Anyhow, I need to kind of figure out a better schedule, and I think that is going to be that I record on Fridays, because I'm off on Fridays. Christopher works on Fridays, which means that I can kind of really put that time into recording. Saturday and Sunday Christopher is off. So Christopher works, yes, Christopher works on Fridays. But he's off on Saturdays and Sundays, just like I am. And then he wants us to work more on the things at home, which I understand and we really need to do. I need to clean out in here because we are going to move some furnitures around. This table is gonna go on that side. I have a bench and some Alex's there. The bench is going to go away, the Alexes are going on that wall. There's a whole bit of like moving things around, and finally I'm going to get a Billis bookcase, a bigger Billis bookcase, and put on this wall, and that is going to be my backdrop and also all my storage for both my store and all my craft supplies, or all of my cross stitch and quilt supplies. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of those things, so I won't have time to record on Saturdays and Sundays. So instead I'm gonna record on Fridays, which means the videos are most hopefully going up on Friday evening at 6. So next Friday it will be an even shorter video, but you will get I will start the schedule from next Friday, because I think that is a good time to start. Anyhow, I need to finish this. If I'm gonna have time to edit it, I need to finish this up right now. That was probably all for me. The only haul that I've gotten this week is for the store. It's gonna be those spring bouquet kits, but also a bunch of fabric that is going up. Yeah, that is the things. I will see you on Friday. Hope you had an awesome day. If you've gone this far, please thumbs the video up if you like it. It really means a lot for me. Comment anything, I don't know. Yeah, tell me about, are you decorating at home? Are you moving things around, or have you already finished all of that? I think me and Christopher have been thinking about moving from this apartment for years, so we haven't really kind of nested in here yet, but we recently discovered that all the you all know, all the interest rates on loans are going up, so we probably won't be moving for a while. So right now we're kind of nesting a little bit. Anyhow, do you have you decorated? Have you done, or are you doing that? Are you doing your cross stitches to decorate? I'm doing cross stitching to decorate. I have so many ideas at the moment. Yeah. Also, if you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. If you, for some reason, have seen all of this video and feel that, nah, I really want it to be in this format, or I would not want to know more about this or more about that, please comment that too. I really appreciate any kind of constructive criticism. I can't promise that I will make any changes. It all depends on if I feel that it would be functioning for how I make videos, but I really want to hear. I have all of the inputs I put into my videos in some shape and form. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!